Welcome to Jean Lafitte, Louisiana, named after the famous pirate Jean Lafitte. Jean Lafitte was not a Cajun. He came from France, but he had to deal with the Cajuns who lived in this particular area of the swamps and bayous of Louisiana. One of the most special and interesting classes of people that inhabit South Louisiana came from Canada, the maritime provinces. And they were expelled by the English in the 1700s. Eventually, many of them landed here in Louisiana, and they lived off the land here in the swamps and bayous. That lifestyle has been retained for over a century. And we're going to go out today and visit with the people of South Louisiana and see how their lifestyle adds to the flavor of New Orleans. Captain Brent, you were telling me that about your family. You have some pirate blood in you, huh?
Yeah, but you try not to put it out there too much because we might be the ones to carry that burden, you know?
What do you think the burden of being a pirate is?
I don't know. They still got bounties out on some people out there. Somebody's trying to collect that money.
Brent, when did you know that you were from a different culture?
I guess when you're old enough to conversate with people and understand what's going on, about kindergarten.
How about we go out on the water and you show us what's going on out there?
We can do that.
All right, let's do it. Tell me about this, you know why they call it Spanish moss?
Yeah, the Native Americans, they called it, you know, the bearded trees, and the Spanish guys were the bearded guys. So as they would try and put the language together and learn it, those two words would have come up together, and that's how they end up with the name of Spanish
Never
moss.
knew. You know, you learn something every day.
But did you know that the Spanish moss is actually not a moss?
No, I didn't. What is it?
It's a bromeliad, which is an airborne plant.
You want to spell that for me? Or?
No, don't ask me to spell it.
That's a high dollar value word.
You got a bromeliad is an airborne plant. The closest relative is the pineapple.
Perfect. Okay, you gonna set some nutria trap, or is this not a good place for it?
Yeah, I'll show you. Now, what we got is an anchor right here. We're gonna stick them down in the mud. Our trail is right around it. Now, it's got a little white flag at the top so I can find it. You know, if you was in an open area, you don't put a white flag because the animals will notice that. Well, see, we gotta do this to protect the little bit of marshland that we have. We wanna harvest them. Try not to say kill because, you know, you do offend some people, but you harvest them. Just the same way the reason they was brought here, we harvest them.
No different than fishing in some ways.
Right. On this scale,
which
it's
can be
because
really
it's
gross.
Too many of them. These nutrients are eaten. The reason why we're harvesting these things is because of the damage that they're causing to the marshes now that they're let loose from captivity after the demand for them dropped. The ones got loose, they have so much vegetation and they grow so fast, they multiply so fast like rodents.
So how often do you go fishing?
Fishing, right now I got lines in the water for catfish. You got Lent that's coming up.
I saw your catfish.
You got your Christian holiday, Lent. You know, we all getting ready for fish fries on Good Friday and then eating only seafood on Fridays during Lent.
So we're talking about that a little bit. So, you know, I guess you're Catholic, right?
Right.
So that means Good Friday to Easter Sunday, that's a really important holiday for you.
That is.
So you having your bread pudding in there, Captain Brent?
Yeah, dessert.
Well, I'm still on gumbo, so I don't know what's going on here.
Take your time.
Take my time.
You don't want to hurt yourself.
Is that what the Cajun attitude is?
Hey, you ain't going nowhere this lunchtime.
That's why I'm definitely not going anywhere right now because we've got all these shrimp here.
Time to stop.
It's good. That's good. How come that's so much better than Chef's gumbo?
Because they gave it to you with a little bit more love. You know, it took you a little longer. Gave you a little bit more love.
You tell Chef that he needs to put a little more love in his gumbo. With his chef.
Your chef. That's what I'm saying. I know that one got love in it, but your chef, you need to put a little more love.
You hear that, Chef? You need to put a little more love in your gumbo.